The following program contains mature content, coarse language, and is intended for an older youth audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Justice League is coming up next. Then at 9:30, Gundam Seed. Gundam Seed is coming up next. Then at 10, Inuyasha. Inuyasha is coming up next. Then at 10:30, Witch Hunter Robin. Stay tuned. Witch Hunter Robin is coming up next. Followed by Reboot at 11. Inuyasha is coming up next. Then at 10:30, Dot Hack Sign. Dot Hack Sign is coming up next. Followed by Reboot at 11. Reboot is coming up next. Then at 11:30, check out Beasties. Beasties is coming up next. Followed by Justice League Unlimited at midnight.
Naruto is coming up next. Then at 10, Gundam Seed.
Gundam Seed is coming up next. Then at 10, Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist is coming up next, followed by Dot Hack Sign at 10:30. Dot Hack Sign is coming up next, then at 11 o'clock, Shadow Raiders. Full Metal Alchemist is coming up next, then at 10:30, Case Closed. Case Closed is coming up next, followed by Shadow Raiders at 11. Inuyasha is coming up next. Then at 1:30, Dot Hack Sign. Coming up next, Beasties, followed by Samurai Jack at 12. Samurai Jack is coming up next, then at 12:30, Spider-Man. Spider-Man is coming up next. Then at 1 o'clock, Gundam Seed. Spider-Man is coming up next, followed by Inuyasha at 1. Inuyasha is coming up next, followed by Inuyasha at 10:30. Inuyasha is coming up next. Then at 11, Witch Hunter Robin. Coming up next, Witch Hunter Robin. Followed by Witch Hunter Robin at 11:30. Witch Hunter Robin is coming up next. Ghost in the Shell standalone complex is next. Followed by Full Metal Alchemist at 1. Gundam Seed is coming up next. Then at 10 o'clock, more Gundam Seed. Gundam Seed is coming up next, followed by Dot Hack Sign at 10:30.
Dot Hack Sign is coming up next. Then at 11, Reboot. Reboot is coming up next. Then at 11:30, Beasties. Beasties is coming up next, followed by Ghost in the Shell at 12. Ghost in the Shell is coming up next, followed by Samurai Jack at 12:30. Samurai Jack is coming up next, then at 1, Witch Hunter Robin. Witch Hunter Robin is coming up next, followed by Gundam Seed at 1:30. Gundam Seed is coming up next, then at 2, Dot Hack Sign. Gundam Seed Destiny is coming up next, followed by Full Metal Alchemist at 10.
Avatar is coming up next, followed by Futurama at 9. Futurama is coming up next, followed by Bleach at 9:30. Bleach is coming up next, then at 10. Death Note. Death Note is coming up next, followed by Gundam Seed Destiny at 10:30. Gundam Seed Destiny is coming up next, then at 11. Shadow Raiders. Shadow Raiders is coming up next, followed by Stormhawks at 11:30. Stormhawks is coming up next, followed by Futurama at 12. Futurama is coming up next, followed by Invaders Zim at 12:30.
Coming up next, Gundam Seed, followed by Invader Zim at 12.